Hey guys, this is Brian with Abner Boys Outdoors. I want to introduce y'all to our new rig for the 24-25 fishing season. We fished last year a Tracker 195 with a 150. It was a great boat. We caught more fish in that boat than we probably catch in any boat we ever fish out of. But this boat here is a 2022 Falcon. It's a F205. One of my really good friends and his dad, they had this boat and they took really good care of it. It has about 180 hours on it now, so we've had it for a couple months. We've fished out of it quite a bit already and got familiar with the differences obviously in this boat and the 195 we had before. So obvious big difference. We went from 150 to a 250. We never had power poles before. We did have we had crappie brakes put on there. The setup we had came from Sean at Frantic Fishing, so we had them transom mounted on an old machine. So on this one we bought these mounts here from PTG Outdoors down in Grenada, Mississippi. They look like really good solid mounts. So I got them hooked up that way. I think it's going to work out really good to have them mounted this way as opposed to having to get back there on the transom and drop them every time we get to a new spot. The real trick for me will be remember to pull the poles up. So on the old boat with them on the transom, I forgot several times, pulled out, and somehow we didn't break them. But we got the Hennessy Outdoors anchor light. That thing is bright as it can be. At night you don't need a headlamp when you have that thing turned on. So that's a cool thing too. So we did on this boat, they had these steps down at the dealership down at Pittsburgh Marine where we bought the boat from. My buddy Chad traded in there, and I felt like they gave me an awesome deal. It was a no hassle deal. You went down there and I feel like I got lucky to get this for the price that we got it at. So let's get up on here and we'll show you the setup on the front. See my ACC crappie sticks right up here. Got one of our outlaw crappie poles. I love those things. We got two 14 SCs and we got two 12 footers. We like those. So up here we do have now new for us Lowrance HDS 12 Live, and we've got the Garmin 126 moved over to this boat. So the Lowrance system, we're having to learn that. That is a lot different. I'm used to Humminbird mapping, but we're getting there. We got the new maps installed last night. The Reveal, it had the Contour Plus on there, so I'm excited about having that Reveal map. I think that'll help. I do wish they would get the lake water offset sometime, and I know there's a couple workarounds. But I'd like to get that on there so I'd feel safer driving places I haven't been before. So another big thing different, the Lowrance Ghost. Gotta get used to that with the magnetic stuff and all that. And I've read online people having delays and problems with their arrow, but actually this thing has very little lag. I'm surprised. Listen to what a lot of people have complained of online. Another cool thing, we got our Yellowtech mounted here. We mounted it here today down at Pittsburgh. They put it in for me. So with it there, obviously if I don't end up liking it, I don't have a big hole in this floor here, which is a padded deck, which is really nice. It's so great to fish off of if you're standing up all day. So we got that, but now what's cool with the trolling motors on the poles, come up here, stomp switch down here on the floor, they go down, and start fishing. Then we got our foot control here, stomp switch for the motors. We got them wired into a relay back there the way that Sean from Frantic Fishing had that set up. Both motors run off one switch, which would be really cool. We get done fishing, just step on that, bring them back up. So we got that. Some other cool things I really like on this boat that I haven't ever had before. We got these here. I'm trying to see who they're from. New Prop, so I guess it's New Pro Products. Those are cool. I wouldn't think that it would help as much as it does. We fish in hot weather so far, and the fish have done really well. I guess the air coming through makes like a venturi, and it feeds air down in there, but it works really cool. And then we do have the HDS 12 here. Chad had dual 12s back here. We do have his Bass Boat Technologies mount back there, so I guess the plan would be to get an HDS Pro with the new megahertz side imaging transducer. Move this over to the side here for mapping, put it over here, use it for side scan. So that's kind of the next plan. that we'll get to at some point. And this boat does, for me, I was scared of it. I never done this before, but it does have the hot foot, which really was an easy learning curve. I was afraid of that, but it's not that bad. I haven't ran the nose of the boat up on the dock yet. And then over here I kind of like too, this switch panel. You know, switch goes bad, that's something I can probably quickly and easily replace myself if we were to have a problem. So I like that. And it's got these kick guards here, I kind of like that for your feet. That way you're not scuffing the boat up. You know, when I bought this thing, I did buy it to use, but you know, I really don't want to abuse it or anything like that. So we're trying to take care of it best we can. But no, this is it. This is the rig for 20, or actually 24, 25. I don't know what year it is anymore. But we're looking forward to getting out to Barren River, fishing the Kentucky Crappie Trail out there. I think it's going to be a great time. You know, this year we're looking at maybe trying to get in on some more of the National Crappie League tournaments, Crappie USA or Crappie Masters. Travel down to, you know, Mississippi, fish a few tournaments down there. We had a good time down at Grenada. We didn't do all that great when we went last time, but I think it was just bad timing. A couple big tournaments and some bad weather came in, and that really put a damper on that trip. But hey, we had fun. Me and Dad went down there for about 4 days. Stayed at I can't remember the name of it, Crappie Den maybe. I don't know, it was a great place. They had a nice setup for fishermen. I didn't feel like, you know, didn't have to worry about my stuff getting stolen while we were there or anything like that. It was a cool deal. But no, this is it. You know, 2022 Falcon. Really fortunate to have this boat. You know, thankful God bless us with it. You know, I heard a guy the other day talking about you know, about how we ask for things from God, and you know, I know we shouldn't ask for material things, but you know, we do. But you know, sometimes God gives us material things to use to bring glory to Him. So I've been working on that a lot lately, and I heard a preacher say one time, he's talking about blessings, and he said, how about, you know, instead of praying for the blessing, pray for God to prepare you for the blessing. So sometimes, you know, like when you want something like, you know, like this boat, I really wanted one bad, and you know, I felt like that, you know, I never thought about it that way. I always thought about, hey God, I want this, but hey God, prepare me for you to bless me with something like this, and then show me how I can use it to bring glory to you. So that's what we're going to try to do. That's what we're here for. I'm a human and I fail at it every single day, but you know, I'm not defined by my failures, you know, and defined by God's grace. So, but no, that's just a quick little thing I had on my mind today when I was thinking about this video and this boat. But we look forward to it. Me and my dad and my boys are gonna have a great time. We're gonna fish in it. We're gonna put it to good use. So, you know, look forward to taking other people fishing, show them how to crappie fish too, and just have a good time in it. But this is our rig. Hopefully we can put some hardware in the boat some of these tournaments instead of finishing middle of the pack every single tournament. So I'm looking forward to a year this year with the guys out Barren River. We're going to fish Green River for sure, about every tournament. Still Lake Marine's got a tournament going on. I think it's on No Land or Rough One. Looking forward to that. You know, we'll have the state tournament from last year's divisions. Hopefully somewhere this fall. I don't know if it'll be at Kentucky Barkley this year, or Del Hollow or Cumberland or where, but we're looking forward to it. So we're gonna start trying to get more material on the channel, and that way you guys can enjoy it. But if you do like our videos, give us a thumbs up, hit the bell so you can get some reminders when the new videos come up. But that's it this year, the Falcon, guys. That's what we're gonna be fishing out of. So we got the boat to do it with. Now if we can just learn to catch the fish, that's the hard thing. But nope, until next time, guys, have a good one.